But
Trust me.
over time it did fade away.
I'm gonna tell you something to what help me too. Don't read the paragraph.
Oh! He used to ask me, did I used to send to see nudes or
God first, cause him gonna lead you.
Okay, the final question is this one's a bit tough, but you have to be real, yeah? Hey Mi Julz! It's been a minute since we've actually made a video. I think it's been around 2 weeks, going 3 weeks now, and I'm so sorry. But we're back like we never left, okay? So
we're back. Yeah, we're back.
We'll be doing weekly videos, so you can expect a video a week. One video a week for right now.
Tags, stories,
challenges, hauls in the future,
shopping,
right? And obviously vlogs will never stop. We will continue with the vlogs.
We're just ready. Just company scene fresh and all. As you can see, we look fresh now. Like, show me babes, flaunted. You forgot it, babes. Yeah, I understand.
Okay, so today's video is going to be about being in an LDR. So we've got various questions that I've created to ask Toussy.
Yeah. So hold on. You don't ask nothing to...
Yeah, we can both share the questions.
Yeah, because you tell me how so you're going to give me your opinion also.
Yes. So you'll be hearing both from my side and his side. So I've got the questions here. But before we get into the questions, if you are not subscribed, please go ahead and click the subscription button, and remember to turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video from the latest couple on YouTube right about now. Okay? Yeah, so a little bit of a backstory. We were in a long distance relationship for what, 2.5 years?
No, babes.
No?
Better about now? I know where I talk from.
No, from we started till you came to England.
Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 2.5 years.
2.5 years. So Toussy came here recently, and he's here to stay. Okay. So I get a lot of questions. Oh, is he on holiday? No. No, he ain't. So that is us. We met in Jamaica.
Yeah.
My 21st birthday. And yeah, that's us.
So I just say, give them babes, just give them a piece of the story.
Because our story's on YouTube. If you go back to all of our videos, it's all been played out on YouTube. It's all been played out on YouTube, okay? Even our wedding's on YouTube, which I'll link the links in the description box below as well.
So, I guess there's no extra time. We're just going to go straight into it.
Yeah, let's not make them, no long thing, right? No long things. What was your first thought when entering an LDR?
Honestly, I never think about it from that point of view. I wasn't necessarily thinking about a long distance relationship. I was thinking about getting into the relationship. So for me, it's a bit different because I think most people, because entering the relationship now, you're not going to be directly thinking about the long distance, you know what I mean, the hard times, the good times. You're not going to think about that because relationship is fresh and it's brand new. So you're just going to think about the partner, getting to know the person and, things like that. You're not going to think about the necessarily serious stuff them until about, or maybe until the partner leave the country now and actually apart, then it hits you.
Okay, my first thought, I didn't really think about it as an LDR. It was just like a relationship. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Sorry, I thought I never thought, I'm in an LDR. Obviously, as it progressed, I was like, okay, I'm in a long distance relationship. But in the beginning, it was a relationship. Like, you had to build the foundation of the relationship. Do you know what I mean? Because regardless of distance, you're still in a relationship. If that makes sense. So yeah, that was.
Have you ever thought about leaving our LDR?
No. Have you?
No, but I have to think about things.
That was a long pause.
I have to think about stuff. I do a lot of things that I don't remember. But in real life, no, I've never thought about it. I've thought about a lot of things though, but not like.
Not leaving the LDR.
No, not negatively.
Okay. What made you stay loyal?
my parents. Never want to be like my parents, never want to be like my friend and parents. To be honest, me just did want to be a difference in my generation. That's what me think. Because when me look, my mom, auntie, sister, everybody with me know, in a relationship wise, nobody never try hard enough to make it work. Me think people could make it work, but they never try hard enough. Because a relationship is almost like a career. Because when you have a career, because you're getting paid for it, you put in your all, 150 every single day you go to work, you put in your all, and sometimes you struggle, but you still make it work. You have to put in the same effort in a relationship. So you have to dedicate yourself to it. So, you know what I mean? I want to be successful, but I don't want to just be successful in like just jobs. I want to be successful in every aspect of the word success. So, you know what I mean? I have to put out a lot of effort to my wife, to our relationship, to make the foundation strong. So anything we build upon that, can't fall.
So that face was because mommy's singing, and I don't know if you guys can hear her, but yeah, she's singing. So what made me stay loyal was that because Toussy's an amazing guy, like, not because he's my husband, but honestly speaking, he is an amazing guy. Like, you know, he's a good man. He's a good man. And when you have a good man, you just have to stay loyal, man. He's a good man. So my baby made me stay loyal because he's an amazing man. Like, you know, I think it was his humbleness, and he's never given me a reason to think that he's not being loyal. Do you know what I mean? Like, he's always been so honest, respectful, and loving. So.
Yeah, honestly, like, me never put in that part because some explanation did, like, you could have worked on 2 pages and Tabby try cut me short. But yeah, Tabby, like, she's my wife. So, you know what I mean? That says it all.
A question: What has been the LDR taught to you about yourself?
What again? I never hear that note.
What has been
in
an LDR taught you about yourself?
Oh, yeah, I think, you know, I see the English accent, it's a bit bad, Jano. But from what I can understand, she asked me, say, what about an LDR relationship when I learn?
No. Like,
you have to try give me a Jamaican piece, because I don't understand what I say.
Oh God. How do I say this? I don't know. Like, okay.
What have I learned from being in an LDR?
Yeah, but what has it taught you about yourself? Like, okay, let me go first then. So from being in an LDR, it's taught me that I'm more patient than I thought I was. Oh. So it's taught me patience, and it's taught me how to be more understanding and not jump to conclusions.
Trust me.
So what has it taught you?
What
has it taught you? What has it taught you?
Okay, for me, I was always patient, so I was always very compromising. But trust me, when I learn, we can't really step on it here.
Oh no, but Toussy, alright, whisper it, mate. Now try break it down in a decent way.
Alright, guess what? I'm very affectionate. I love to hug, I love to kiss. So for my other half to be so far apart, I have to learn to cope by myself. I have to learn to be strong for myself. You understand? That's something me like or what me used to. So if she feel so far apart, when we wake up in the morning, I feel like I want to hug before I go to work. Because guess what? Sometimes I go to work and I have like awful day, terrible day. Me mad, me get angry, aggressive and all of that. You know, nice when I come home and look at my wife, and my wife is smiling and I just go, alright, and say, oops, yeah, everything good again. So I have to learn to cope with all the negativity and all of that by myself. But me still, you know, she still have all the help she can via phone calls and whatever. So you think of that type of me. Rough.
Cool. Ive, what do... Sorry. I can't read my own handwriting. Would you do this process all over again?
Yes. Yes.
Would you change anything about the process, or would you just do exactly the same?
I think would I probably try to increase communication. So
see, we spoke every single day and night.
I don't know, yeah, I guess, but maybe increase more like more FaceTime.
Oh yeah. We didn't really FaceTime a lot, but I think that's because it was harder for us.
Yeah.
FaceTime, like if we were FaceTiming every day, it would make it a lot more harder.
Yeah.
So we kind of limited the amount of time that we FaceTime. So it was like every other month we'd FaceTime, right?
Yeah, sometimes we do it more often, you know. But I think that increase like the connection. Cause when you're able to see a partner, things just feel different. They just feel actually closer. You know what I mean? Things different. So that increase a lot.
Would I do it all over again? I would. I think I would do it a few things differently though, in terms of like, what would I do differently? I would do it all over again, but I think, I don't know. I would think I would book. I don't know. I think I would want more alone time with you.
Yeah, but
Does that make sense?
that's very difficult though, cause usually when I come to Jamaica, you come for 1 month, maybe 1 month and a week. Sometimes you understand that that's a whole lot. Because remember, say you have your things that you do in England also. You go to school, you work, so you have your hands full also. So for you to come to Jamaica for 1 month and spend it with me, that's a whole lot.
No, I'm saying when I'm there, I would have liked a bit more alone time in the sense of
you mean like
hotel, just me and you.
Okay,
Do you know
I mean
what I
just
mean?
us time.
Because I mean, we went to hotels, but it was more of a quick trip. It'd be like 2 days maximum.
That's
kind
basically
of thing.
like a date, going to the hotels and stuff.
So that's what I would do differently, you know, a bit more
that
on time.
Still, that difficult because when you check it out, you have is our own family. I understand. So
That's the only.
I think things work out pretty perfect because guess what? As we said before, we learn a lot of things. Even though we don't say everything, we learn a lot of things about each other, personal things.
Oh, baby. Mommy, advice to couples currently in an LDR.
Alright, this kind of need a
That was your main, the two most important things you would say.
Alright, 2 most important things. In the first place, you have to make sure you're committed to this thing. You understand?
Amen.
If you're not committed, it don't make no sense. It makes zero sense because you waste your time and you waste your partner time. So commitment have to come first. The next thing is, I'm going to leave something for Julz, so I'm not going to say something she goes to say, so I'm going to get the next best advice from me. Because I know what Julz is going to say, so I'm going to get the next best advice. Surround yourself with people who help strengthen your relationship. You understand? Surround yourself, with people who can advise you, give you good advice, give you a positive impact on your relationship. You understand? Because if you surround yourself with people positive, your relationship will work out.
Yeah.
But if you have some people where I say, boy, I don't really want to say certain things, but basically you don't want nobody where I give you advice for bad for your relationship. So if you want it to work, surround yourself with people where we also help you to make it work.
Yeah.
Understand?
For real.
Yeah, you know this.
Okay, my 2 biggest advice is very similar to what Toussy said. I mean, being positive and also being around positive people is definitely a benefit because like your partner so far, and if you have someone close to you saying, oh, you know, say him down there, my cheat, him walk out one next to him, you know, all these things like you. Obviously, you love your man and you won't think he's doing it, but in the back of your head, it can start playing tricks on you. Like,
it get here because as anything at all, if I call him phone one time and you don't get him,
that will trigger you. Like, oh shit, you know, Mary said this and it looked like it's true because him not answering phone and So it's like keep a positive mindset. And my second biggest advice would be to pray. Like, you cannot go wrong when you pray and you go to God for your answers and you go to God and say, if he's for me, show me a clear sign. Like, you know, show me a sign either in my dream, talk to me, or let someone who hears from God come and talk to me. Because it's like, I never told anyone this, but I remember when I first started to date Toussy, and a pastor, well, she's not a pastor, but you know, people that can see things from God and whatever. She told me point blank, period, like, this is your soulmate. Do not mess it up. This is your man. You know, love him to the bones. Like, this is your boo, kind of thing. So it's nice hearing things from God. Do you know what I mean? Because It's hard. It's hard. Being in the LDR is not an easy ride. It's
Yeah,
hard.
yeah. Basically, you have to put God in front of the relationship.
Mm-hmm.
God first, cause Him gonna lead you.
Amen.
So trust me, if it's yours, if it was meant to be, God gonna show you the sign. Pray to Him and ask Him for that.
Yeah.
Cause anything you pray for, anything you want, anything you need, God will give you. So pray first.
Yeah.
And if that's your relationship, you invest all of it in it. But ask God for the sign them.
Then how did you cope with the lack of sex?
Sex.
I think you covered that in the other question, but
Yeah.
you can kind of run through it.
Alright. Use a lot of things for that. Use a whole lot of things. First of all, work. Work can't too much for me. Work cannot be. You see, if you're a man, work hard. Like hard work. Physical hard work. Nobody with this thing, the office thing, I type up computer and all that. That don't work for me. Or if I even do that, hit the gym. So for me, when I go to work at daytime, I put in not 100%, like 150. Because that take me a lot. When I come home, and sometimes I'm tired, because I have a routine at daytime. You get up in the early morning, you know what I mean, maybe text my wife, X, Y, and Z. But we go to work, we work all day. But sometimes I even take lunchtime, we just work. I enjoy work because, you know, physical activities bring out happiness in your body. You release some hormone. I don't really remember any, but you release a
I
hormone
think
in
it's
your
called
body.
endorphins.
Something like that. So when I go to work all day. I'm come home at night time, I'm tired. Oh God. From my call to be all thing I pray, say guess what? I'm fast fresh, I'm gonna hit the sack. And the next thing sometimes I want to, you know, I have a shot of JB, have a shot of white and clear my mind. I feel good because I guess I remember the good times that we have. But you know me also do? I think about the good times that we will have. You understand? So that you just have some people different though. Some people stress over it. Some people don't know. And what me you don't necessarily, you know, myself unexpressed. You understand, Gibbs?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so you just have to find something. You have to
can-
focus your mind on differently from just the sex, basically. I have to focus on something positive, constructive, and that will take your mind off it. Trust me.
But yeah, as Toussy said, keep busy. Like, I find that when you're in an LDR, you can't be busy enough. Do you know what I mean? Especially when it comes to like, obviously when it comes to, I mean, everyone gets horny and whatever. But if you keep busy, keep your mind occupied.
No, but not just keep
good.
busy. Keep busy constructively. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Things that will keep your mind off it.
Okay, Professor.
No, I'm not a professor, but me just give my honest opinion, babes.
Okay, well. But yeah, let's keep busy. I would also say try not to think about it. So, you know, a lot of people used to ask me, did I used to send Toussy nudes or naked picture and whatever.
I did get some though.
Jesus Christ. I mean, yeah, he got his fair share, but it wasn't on an everyday basis because I personally think that's wicked.
Yeah.
To be tempting him every day when he can't get anything, nah. So it was, I mean, he got his fair share, yes.
I mean, I love party too, like,
but
he's a party person, I'm a party animal. I'm a party animal. I mean, find myself, say, I have to cut you out. It don't make sense. I'm going to go to a party, I'm going to come home, I'm with my wife, and she's already there. It's hard.
Do you miss being in an LDR?
Me not lie. It's when you get fun, trust me. Like, for we kind of relationship is it based off of spontaneousness. So sometimes we just like this. It's very spontaneous, but nah. I mean, I love a lot of things about it, but
You don't miss the long distance. No.
We couldn't put you over where we have right now.
Oh no, definitely not.
Not even close.
I think the only thing I probably miss is like saying, you know, when you know you have a holiday coming, like, oh my god, I'm going to Jamaica next month. But apart from that, nah.
But what we can teach people in not only in long distance relationship, but in general relationship, you see sometimes it's a distance away from your partner, sometimes it's very good.
Makes
You can tell that because guess what? Apart from that, it teaches you a lot. Because when you're apart, when you're away from that person, you think about all of the things that we're gonna do if you're not together.
Yeah.
You think about all of the bad times we don't have together, we will never need to have. You understand? we don't argue over some little simple things and you say, but wait, how we did that argue for how far she found, you know, and she got there.
or
So,
not?
so it make you think about a lot of things, you understand? So in next time you see that person, you have whole heap of attributes you can involve in a relationship to make things better. And keep it spicy.
I have a message to negative people. Stop minding people business. Especially the ones in the LDR. Make them go on and go through. Okay. You see, if someone's in the LDR and the situation rough and sticky and you see their partner is a total drunker, maybe, just maybe,
But that wouldn't be negative, babes.
you can kind of drop your 2 pence in.
No, but that wouldn't be a negative person. That wouldn't, you know what I mean? That would be someone who just genuinely look out for you.
Yeah, that's true. Not really a negative person, but
But
like,
trust me, people in a relationship, long distance relationship or any relationship, but especially in a long distance relationship, you have to use your mind, you have to think, you have to be smart. Understand? You have to look out for certain things in a relationship. You have to look out for people who want to see the relationship work. Because if you cannot in a relationship and tell your friend them say, boy, you know, say you're in love, I want this thing to work. And then you have your friend them come and say, boy, you know, some things say a woman might have give you a bun dog. Or you sure that she's still loyal to your brother, but just look out for you. You sure that she's loyal. How do you miss her talk to a man from out the road, you know, from around the corner, from one place, you know? You understand? People bring down relationship, people break relationship because them don't have none, them don't want none because them don't know what it is. They don't know what they want. So you have to have your head on your body and know what you want. And also, if you see something what you want and it's good for you,
got you.
yeah, man.
Got you.
But for the people.
Got you. And hold your nigga down.
Because guess what? Me share a next thing. A next thing, but me don't take advice from nobody because only the people me see in a successful relationship could have ever offer me any form of advice. Nobody else can tell me nothing.
Yeah.
You care how much relationship, you could have been through 50 relationships. If you don't have one right now, that means something about you. You need to do something right. You know what I mean? Because you can't always be the other person. So take advice from people who've been there and still there. The people who've been there and done that. People who've been there and still there.
Right. And I would also say, like, hold your girl or your man down to the bone until they give you a reason to be like, you know, say, am I really dirty boy? Don't even think about anything like that until you can prove to yourself that he's a waste man. Sis, hold him down. He's your nigga. That is my man. I feel my man this, you know? Hold your partner down to the T.
Let me tell you something again. Let me help on that. Everybody in the world have a past. You understand? Me not ask my wife about your past, but she still tell me. She not ask me about mine, me still tell her. But guess what? Your past does not define your future. You understand? So don't judge a person. Don't judge a person by them past. You understand? A lot of time people tend to do that. Get to know the person. Feel them out. Give them a chance.
Yeah.
See who them is.
Yeah.
Then just jump and say, boy, you did have 3 girls like past. You must have 3 girls now.
Yeah.
That's not the past.
For real.
That's not the thing. Cause guess what? Some people did black in the past and them bro now. You understand?
You know something?
Oh no, babes, I know you. Sorry. No, babes, I know nothing like that. Just when I show you, say, you know what I mean? The past doesn't define the future. That's simple it.
Laugh, because you know you want to look at it. You don't want to.
Yeah,
Is that right or not? You can't laugh.
I ain't laughing.
You know that shit happens.
Just me not.
Cream them out, soon brown again.
Yeah, talk about that. Acha. When I want to go black spot right, so I go a black. I'm Adam's apple.
Yeah, Adam's apple that.
Okay, I need to bleach you out there.
Okay, next question. How did you cope with disagreements?
Alright, you know the thing, you know. You see, for me grow with a lot of old people. You know what I mean? So, I'm not the average young person. I behave young, you know my own aspect, but guess what? When it comes on to relationship, I grow with a lot of old people. You know what I mean? Some old man for over this, some old one for around this. You know what I mean? So then teach me certain little things where stick in my brain. And at the moment, when you're in a disagreement, I'm not going to reply to you. Because it's in the heat of the moment, people say and do things they regret later.
True.
So what me do, if we have a disagreement and it get heated enough where we might say something, I just take a little break from it. Change the subject, or me just
walk away.
what no well long distance relationship I can walk away, so you know what I mean, you take a little time. You know but me no bother text her this moment and me no bother call her this moment because me upset and probably she upset too. So what me I gotta do? Me take a little time, think about the whole situation and come and say what the best way to respond to my wife without disrespecting her, because if you disrespect your wife, you cannot take him back. You're gonna say sorry later, but guess what? At the end of it, when it first habit become practice, I say go. First practice become habit.
Practice become perfect.
No, babes, not that one. But you have a saying.
I'm not the same.
You have a saying like the first time I do something, it becomes a habit. So you start making it a habit now for disrespect her and then apologize. Me not do that. Me take my time, think about it, then me respond.
Yeah, for real.
Because me disrespect her now and then me apologize and it's alright. Then it go get worse.
Yeah.
It go get worse, trust me. So best thing is take a little time off for me, take a breather, drink some water, drink some rum, whatever you do. You do it, you take a breather. After you cool down now, you call her, respond, you say, boy, babes, you know, say, feel say, you do the wrong, though. You shouldn't say that, you shouldn't do that. Or babes, you know, say, boy, you know, say, you do the wrong, you say that. You really don't hurt your feelings, or me feel away, so I say that. You know what I mean? You find a calm approach.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For me, I think in the beginning I was very...
Hot. Yeah, wussy.
I was very, like... fiery. Like, if something irritated me, it was like... innit?
Yeah.
I used to give Toussy these long paragraphs. But over time...
Trust me.
Over time, it did fade away.
I'm going to tell you something to help me too. Don't read the paragraph.
Oh! Oh! So what, you ignored me?
No, I'm just delete it.
Can you imagine? Oh!
I'm going to tell you what I read. Alright, so I start with the paragraph. I'm going to tell you what I see. Negative.
But there was some good in it though, you should have read it.
Me read some of them,
You
I
can't
lie.
tell me you never read none
No,
of
I'm
them.
not going to tell you that. I read a lot of them. Sometimes if I'm start and I start I'm negative, instant delete. Instant delete, because guess what? If me upset, if people know, if anyone get to know me like how me know myself, if me in my mood and I feel upset,
Because it's my nigga. I'm
me,
joking.
if I'm in my mood, I'm upset, and then I go read fear and negativity, I go explode. Trust me, I go explode. I go do something I don't want to do, I go say something I don't want to say. So if I'm reading the negative, I just delete it. I'm just go surround myself, I just go probably go link up my bridge in them way, be it a 1Q or, you know what I mean, play some music and vibes out and feel better.
Because if you're British, I would have described my younger self as a gobby cow. I was a gobby cow, like nothing was held back. But this is why I always say as well, get to know your partner, get to know what he likes from what he doesn't like. You see, my husband, he don't like disagreements, he don't like arguments. So over the years, I've learned to control how I express myself in certain situations. Now that means I'm gonna sit down and be like, but I mean, I talk to him, but in a more civil way.
Yeah.
Because obviously, you know,
We
my
love reason.
coping mechanism back in the day before meeting Toussy was like arguments. Like me and you gotta argue till we resolve this. But you have to learn that you can't take your past relationship experience into a new relationship. And that's what something I used to do. I used to just always fire up. But I learned how Toussy likes it. Do you know what I mean? I know how man like it. So now I deliver it how he likes it. And we don't have a lot of disagreements, to be honest.
Yeah.
We don't. We
But
don't.
to be honest, if the relationship did not go down the path there, it'd push me away. It'd push me away because we cannot be in a relationship where we continuously argue. I think the person you're involved in a relationship with, you're supposed to treat that person the best, treat them better than how you treat anybody else out the road. You understand? You're supposed to show them the best part of you at all given times.
Yeah.
So if me and you continuously in our arguments, what kind of relationship is that?
True. It's not really a
It's
relationship.
not really a relationship, I understand? So,
Okay, the final question is this one's a bit tough, but you have to be real, yeah?
mm-hmm.
If your family opposed to our relationship, will you still be with me?
Yeah, definitely.
My man,
Without even hesitation.
Yeah.
Cause guess what? Me do my own thing at all given time. Me always make it a point and me do it if you do things that people tell me something to do. If
Bad
my
breed.
if my wife tell me say babes,
Don't do this.
if you say drink too much rum tonight, hey, me drink more. If my mother said, you know, so me don't want you to go down the road because bad company don't. I go down there every day, 2 times a day. You know what I mean? It might be the wrong thing, but me just born to do things that me just don't want to do what nobody tell me to do. Me don't want nobody tell me to do because me already know the right thing and me always do the right thing. So since I tell me to do the right thing, me tap do it. Me just don't want nobody talk to me. Me don't want nobody tell me to do.
But then
Because I'm very smart and I know what to do. When time I don't know what to do, I'm not afraid to ask questions. I ask questions. I say, babes, I know what to say. I want to hear practice. I show me what I want to say. You know what I mean? What do you think about this? Babes, what do you think? A lot of time, because the tabby is so hard, babes, what do you think about that? I want to go one party, what do you think? She say, right. But if I do more thing, now come to me and tell me. And maybe say for example, I'm going to use my work, because you know I do construction. If I have a hammer and a nail, I nail it properly. If you come and tell me if you nail it properly, I probably finger away a hammer. And it's one stone nail in the nail. I just don't want you to tell me what to do when I do the right thing. Because people perplex me that way. You know what I mean? It's very disrespectful in our manner. Because they say I do the right thing and then they come and tell you what to do. I hate people do that. So if I see me do the right thing, love me. Because if I tell you if I do it, I'll do the wrong thing. I swear.
And my answer to that question would be yes, I would still be with my baby. I would. Because it's like you can't let people opinion direct your relationship, because remember it's not their relationship, it's your relationship. So do you until within yourself you feel like, you know, say something now.
You know that come from base.
What, me boring?
No, me that come from. You just come from over there. Come over there.
What you see?
See, exactly.
Anywho, don't let no one come and try spoil your thing. Do your thing, yeah? Because it's your man.
Final point to me, I come realize me cut you up out of most of you talking them.
Oh, you realize? At least you realize.
Me have a lot to tell people, you understand?
But we don't want to cover everything in one video.
Understood, but guess what? Think about it. It's an edit still, so you have to edit a lot out of it. But think about it, people. Every time if you go in a relationship, you have one person where you say, boy, that girl is not good for you, or boy, that boy is not good for you. Them don't know the person from A to Z. Them don't have a man or a woman.
Oh, shots fired.
So how and hell you are going to let a blind person lead you into a relationship? Lead yourself. Leaders are not followers. So we say everybody can be leader, but guess what? Lead your damn self. You understand?
Whoops.
If you follow something, make sure it's something positive, successful, and can carry to which way you want to go.
Yes.
See you soon.
Yes. And that concludes the video. I hope you've enjoyed it. I know it's a bit lengthy, but I think we've covered some really good points. If you want more of these sit-down advice videos in regards to being in an LDR, please make sure you tell us, okay? And also drop videos what you want us to do, because you know this channel we're trying to make it lit and whatever, you know, all that good jazz.
I understand. More only get to know we as a couple. Not gonna realize, I guess we have a whole lot to offer. Because we're very fun, very spontaneous, very intelligent, and all everything we can think about. That's us. But guess what? We get started on this thing, and we're going to finish it.
Amen.
You understand?
Amen.
Right.
And a quick note before you do exit the video, if you want a more in-depth, you know, what would I say, guide in being in an LDR, I do have a book on Amazon. It's called Love on Two Soils, and it's about Toussy and my relationship. It gives you the ins, the outs, the bads, the good, the ups, the downs, the pretty, the ugly. It's just a real life guide, you know. I pour all my emotions into the book. I didn't hide anything. Nothing is hidden from you. What's like, if you buy the book, you'll be like, rah, she's a real B, you know? Because I keep it 100 in that book. I keep it 100.
Yes, give them American. 100.
I keep it 100. You understand? 100. What's the business?
Yeah, I swear.
So
Beat again.
I keep it 100.
100.
100. 100.
Where you trying? You trying to say 100? Where is it?
100. But yeah, please remember to subscribe, like, comment, share.